$103 in the big book.
When I got my washer, they did 4 hours.
Well, it's 12 hours, but
Yeah.
they break it down to 4 hours.
Yeah, we do when
It's crazy.
Well, this is still a bigger crowd than I have seen.
I agree with that. I agree with that. We've seen the three people crowd. Go to the machine and take it out of there. Well, there's no money in that. I see people get it all the time. But so they didn't grasp the concept that there had to be money in it to take it out. Now, well, what about the credit card? You can do all that stuff. It costs you 10 times what it should, but you start doing that, and any money you got goes out the window because you're paying 30% interest for the credit card if you use that. And the mindset of a 6-year-old is, well, why don't we just print more? Right? Why don't we print more? The government did that. And you know what happens if there's a million $100 bills out there? I know that's a small number, but just if there's a million of them out there, and they're worth this much money, and all of a sudden you got 2 million of them out there, the value goes down. Why? Because there's more of them. When they used to make classic Mustangs, and they'd have a special. They did the Shelby version of it, and they make 50 of them. Christmas break. You know, I always look forward to those times where you get 2 or 3 days off of school. Look forward to that. As you get older, you get a job, you start looking forward to those 3-day weekends, 4-day weekends, and vacations. You look forward to that. Why? Because it's a break. You're getting a break. As you get older, you start looking forward to the Lord coming back. And I believe whether you're old or young, you ought to look forward to that. Get up in the morning and say, I wonder if today's the day. I wonder if today's the day that the Lord's coming back. I wonder if he's going to come back, if he's going to come back while I'm at work, or if he's going to come back while I'm on my way home. And what that is, you're looking forward to it. You're looking forward to it. Understanding that there are people out there that are going to die and going to help you come back to that. We pray for them, ask the Lord to touch them. But again, the Lord's company, this is the generation of them that seek him, those that are looking for him. I'm glad when I got saved, I wasn't looking for him, he found me. He was looking for me. All right? That generation that's seeking him, that's not necessarily people that are lost looking for him. See, lost people are looking for him, they don't even know they're looking for him. They're just looking for something. But those that seek him, I believe that's saved people that are seeking him, that are getting into his word and digging into the word and finding what God's got for us. God's got some things for us. He's got lots of things for us if we'll dig in there. But that's the Lord's company, those that want to be with him, that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah. And he said here, we see here verse number 7, the Lord's coming. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. The Bible said that he's going to come as a thief in the night. All right? Didn't say he was a thief. He said he's going to come as a thief in the night. That means nobody knows it. He said, well, what do you mean? If you knew a thief was coming, so they were going to break into your house, you'd stay up and wait on him. All right? He's going to catch everybody off guard when he comes. Now, you say, how's he going to do that? You just said that we should be waiting and looking for it, watching and looking for him. There's going to come a time where there's going to be a time period where nobody is watching and looking for him. And he's going to come. And I believe we'll rejoice when he does. But be quickly, we're going to be gone. We'll be up there. We'll be caught up in the air with him. If those that are dead, they'll rise first, and then the rest of us will be caught up in the air in a moment and twinkling of an eye, just a blink of an eye, just like that, Said, see the Lord's coming there in verse number 7. Verse number 8 said, who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. We see the Lord's contemporaries here in verse number 8. There are none. There are none. A contemporary is somebody that's your equal. All right, you talked about back in World War II, they had the generals. They would say they would name those generals. They said they were their contemporaries. When in sports they were I guess UDF has the collection of the Big Red Machine. They got a collection of those cups, and one of them they called and said this. They were naming some of the cups they had, and they said Caesar. I said Cesar Geronimo. Yeah, that's it. And those the Big Red Machine. That was the best baseball team. Probably one of the best outside of the 27 Yankees. That might have been the best baseball team ever assembled. Talent-wise, they may have been the best baseball team ever assembled. And they had, and during the All-Star game, they had 8 of the starters were the Reds. 8 of the starters were the Reds. And you start looking at that, and you say, well, they didn't have any contemporaries. All right, then you have other teams that have great teams, and those are that you can compare them. They were their contemporaries. They were at that time period, and they were so the Lord's contemporaries are none. He has none. There's none like him. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. He has no contemporaries. He has no contemporaries. It's just him. There's none like him. There's none like him. Verse number 9, we see the Lord's calling. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. I'm glad that it's him that does the calling. It's him that does the calling. He lets us, he calls us, he saw us and deals with us. And I know we got a lot of folks that'll tell you that, well, you can get saved anytime you want to. Now, I believe you can get saved anywhere you want to, right? I don't care where you're at, you can get saved. But I believe this, that the Bible teaches us that the Lord has to be called. It has to be a time when the Lord's dealing with you. You can't just randomly one day walk down the street and decide, I think I'm going to get saved. The Lord's got to be dealing with you. Well, part of the reason is that's not how it works. The Lord will deal with you to make you think like that. But again, if the Lord's going to do the calling, that's how you get saved. If he's not dealing with you, if there's no conviction, there's been a lot of people that just decide, oh, I'm going to do this. And then the next day, they're like, well, I don't know why I did that. And they didn't really get saved. They claimed it, but they didn't get anything. They had profession, but no possession. And so, again, the Lord's calling. He has to call. He has to call in order for you to be saved. We see the Lord's clarity in verse number 10. We're going to wrap this up tonight. So the Lord's clarity in verse number 10. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah. Lord's clarity. He clears it up. He's the King of kings and the Lord of lords. There's none like him. He's all-knowing. He's all-powerful. There's nothing that is beyond the reach of him. There's nothing he can't do. There's nothing that is impossible with God. And he's the only one like him. Again, as I said, there's no contemporaries. He has no contemporaries. He has nobody like him. There's none like him that's ever existed. We know the devil tried to take over, got booted out. He wanted all the power. He thought he was going to be the big shot, and the Lord let him see. And listen, there's going to be a final battle that's not even going to be a battle. He's going to as he tells all those that stand before him, the great white throne judgment. I'm not going to take great joy in any of those that he tells to go and depart from me and work for iniquity, for I never knew. I'm not going to take great joy in that, but there's going to be one I'm going to take great joy in. After all that's said and done, after he casts all them out and does away with them, the devil is going to be standing there. And by the way, he's going to bow and he's going to confess. Every knee shall bow, and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. He's going to do that. He won't say it now, but he's going to. He ain't going to have a choice. I'm going to take great joy in that. But watch him grovel and declare that Jesus Christ is Lord as the Lord casts him into hell, casts him into outer darkness, to never, no more power. He's not going to be ruling hell. He's going to be in it. He's going to be in torment with everybody else. You know, we see on TV, they show these pictures and where the devil's in charge down there, and he's walking around and he's torturing everybody, and they're enslaved. And that's not the way it's going to be. That's not the way it's going to be. He's going to be in that torment with them, eternal torment with them. And I'll take great joy in that. I'll take great joy in seeing him cast him out. And I know we'll have new bodies and all that, and we might not be able to sorrow in the other stuff when we see that, but I believe we'll be able to rejoice when he gets thrown out. When he gets his due reward, I believe we'll be able to rejoice in that tonight. All right, we finished that up early. I won't start another chapter tonight. Everybody get out early. You got a long drive around that wood. We'll get you home early. All right, anybody got anything in their heart? That's the quickest I finished one of them chapters, I believe. You're welcome. Miss Teresa won't believe me. All right. Nobody has anything? We'll say that you're at liberty to go till Sunday morning. Go pray and come pray.